Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Overtime Athletes. Today what I wanted to share with you is my protocol for core training with elite baseball players. These past couple off seasons, I've really been working with a couple ball players, and I've been seeing great progress in them with their power, and it's completely translating over to the field. I think a lot of guys who coach baseball players get a little bit scared, and they focus so much on muscular imbalances within the shoulder because baseball players are so pattern overload that they neglect working raw power with them. And I think when you have raw power, especially with hitters or a pitcher, when it's a one-all explosive movement, you really start to see the benefits, and you see them translate that over to their game. So obviously the core, their midsection, is one of the most popular or one of the most important things to work with a baseball player because they're efficiently, or they need to efficiently transfer energy through their torso, right? So if I'm hitting, I'm producing power through my lower body, transferring that energy up to my upper body to be able to swing and hit the ball. Or if I'm pitching, it's the same exact motion, right? You're transferring that energy through your torso. So for me, one thing that I want to do is I want to create the most explosiveness that I can throughout that torso, and you'll see the difference in each and every baseball player. So if we were to say I had them for 3 months, right, which is I have them for a little bit longer, but I wanted to go over that protocol. So for the first month, for me, it's all about wringing them out. So if you think about their torso like a washcloth, right, if they're completely twisted because they've just done thousands upon thousands of hits or throwing to this side, their torso is going to be essentially, almost think of it, I'm trying to put it in easy terms, but think of it as like a washcloth that's completely wrung out. So I want to unwring it out, right, and line them back up in that spine. So what I'll do is I'll do all rotational movements to the opposite side. So if they're a right-handed hitter, everything I'm doing is the opposite direction, and that's the first month. If I do both sides, I'll probably go double the amount of reps on the opposite side, okay? And that's just to help them and help out that imbalance. It's not going to necessarily cure it, but if I can align them and their bones better through the muscular system, then they'll be able to produce more power, believe it or not, more torque through that torso. Second, as I go into the second phase, it's all about stabilization. So where you're going to see a lot of planks, you're going to see a lot of stabilization. You also see that in the beginning, in the first section. There's 2 movements that I absolutely love. One is going to be the cable anti-rotation. So to give you guys a quick rundown, basically all I'm going to do is have them come out, and it's just the way it sounds. So instead of any kind of rotational movement, I'm statically contracting, but from here we're pulling a weight across our body and being able to secure here. So you want to go straight across and be able to secure the core. The other one is what I believe people call a Pallof press. You guys can look this up, but essentially all it is I use a resistance band. I bring the feet right underneath the shoulders instead of going wide, so I want to be able to increase the amount that it puts on the core. They pull it straight to their chest, and basically they press out, right? Straight out, under control. They're not leaning to one side, they're straight up and down. Spine is like a ruler, vertical, and they're just pressing out. The longer, basically what's working is, as I increase that leverage point, I have to increase the stability in my midsection, okay? So those are 2 exercises I absolutely love for working that. As I go into peak phase, right, and this is the phase where I'm trying to prepare them to ultimately go and translate all of this new power, stabilization onto the baseball field, I love wood chops, I love cable, and I love ballistic movements. So for ballistic movement, it's taking a medicine ball and basically exploding it, mimicking that same motion that they're going to perform from the lower body to the torso. It doesn't have to match the upper body, but if I can have them from here, load that hip, explode into the wall with a medicine ball, that's exactly what I'm looking for. The other one is doing the same thing with the cable. So if I go ahead and come over here, right? And have them line up the exact same way. I'll either go reverse wood chop or wood chop. Either way, I'm going both directions, right? And I'm making sure that I'm producing as much force in a controlled manner as I possibly can. So I have them come from here and I have them explode out. And I'm just coming across, and now I'm rotating a little bit. So like I said, month 1, it's opposite direction. Month 2, it's all about creating that stabilization in the torso. Month 3, let's produce as much torque as we possibly can so that your ass is hitting home runs and throwing 90 miles per hour. Out. Video. If you're interested in becoming a better athlete, go ahead and click this box right over here. Today, we'll get you signed up for a free athletic course that's going to teach you how to become a better athlete, whether it be speed, explosiveness, strength, or just pure aesthetics. Go ahead and click that. I'm going to send it to you and get you started immediately.